The City of Plaster, submitted by Reddit user OnceInAYellowMoon. The city expanded outwards in every direction, as far as the eye could see, and all of it was made of plaster. The plaster remembered its shape. If children tore a hole in the wall, the hole would slowly fill itself in, and then the plaster would solidify, as if the hole was never there. If a vandal broke off a part of a statue, the stolen piece in his hands would liquefy and trickle down onto the pavement to become a part of the city again. Ripples would appear on the statue near the part it was missing, and it would regrow its original shape. The plaster remembered the order of things, too. If windows or electrical installations became dislodged, the flow of plaster pushed them back into their intended locations. People lived and died in the city of Plaster without ever wondering what the source of the mysterious material was. It must have been coming from somewhere, since it could clearly restore its shape even if pranksters stuffed bits and pieces of it into glass jars. But nobody cared enough to find the answer. Nobody except John. With his worn-out hat and his golden tooth, John looked like the stereotypical adventurer. After talking about his plans for ages, he finally gathered the supplies he needed and left his family behind to seek out the source of all the plaster. He drilled holes in the city's walls and tore down its pavement with a pickaxe. And whenever he did, he observed the ripples in the direction the plaster was refilling itself. Buildings clearly regenerated from the bottom up, but when he damaged the streets themselves, he realized the plaster always flowed towards the center of the city from the direction of its edges. So he ventured out of his neighborhood and explored places none of his friends had ever been to. He slept in the streets among strangers, trespassed through other people's apartments, dug out shortcuts through walls which impeded his journey, and watched them rebuild themselves behind him. According to the last report his family ever received, John lived among outcasts at the edge of the city and talked about finding answers in the place no person had ever explored. The dark wasteland beyond the outskirts of the city of Plaster, where the material no longer solidified into anything which could serve a human purpose. A landscape of twisting polygonal structures looming over splitting rivers crawling with liquid plaster. 2 months after John's disappearance, his wife came back home to find the entire apartment pulsating. A stripe of red discoloration ran along one of the walls. It reached an end in the bedroom, right above the couple's old bed. So she came back with a chisel and struck at the spot. The plaster twisted and rippled, and the wall began spitting out what looked like human teeth. There were 32 of them, and one of them was gold.